How does internet help people in their daily life? The internet plays a very important role in people's everyday life. First of all, it helps people communicate easily. With the internet, people can send messages, make video calls, and stay connected with their friends or family through social media platforms such as Facebook. Another way the internet helps people is by providing quick access to information. For instance, if someone wants to learn about a topic, read the news, or find the publishers, they can simply search online using websites like Google. This makes it much faster and more convenient compared to the past. In addition, the internet also makes daily activities more convenient. People can shop online, order food, pay bills, or even study and work remotely. For instance, many people watch tutorials or learn new skills through videos on YouTube. Students can find many courses that learn that help them understand the lessons better. However, people should also be careful not to rely too much on the internet because it can sometimes be distracting. Overall, I believe the internet has greatly improved people's daily lives by making communication, information, and many everyday tasks much easier. Although the internet has, uh, what are some disadvantages of the internet? Also, the internet has many benefits. It also has some disadvantages. One major drawback is that it can be very distracting. Many people spend a lot of time browsing social media or watching videos on platforms like YouTube or chatting on Messenger instead of focusing on their work or studies. Another disadvantage is the spread of misinformation because anyone can post content online. Not all information on the internet is reliable. Sometimes people may believe false news um, or in, inaccurate information if they do not uh, check trustworthy uh, trustworthy sources. In addition, the internet can also cause problems related to privacy and security. For example, personal data can be stolen, or people may become victims of online scams and cybercrime. That is, that is especially common when users share too much personal information online. Finally, spending too much time on the internet may affect people's health. For instance, people who use the internet for long hours may experience their may experience eye hurt, eyes hurt, poor sleep, or reduced physical activity. Overall, mm, while the internet is extremely useful, people should use it carefully uh, and avoid these negative effects. Mm, Will newspaper and books disappear as a result of the internet? In my opinion, newspaper and books will not completely disappear because of the internet, although their popularity may decrease. Nowadays, many people prefer reading news online because it is faster and more convenient. They can easily access news websites or social medias like Facebook to stay updated with current events. However, traditional newspaper and books still have some advantages. For example, many people enjoy reading printed books because It helps them focus better and reduces eye strain compared to reading on screen. In addition, physical books provide a more relaxing and immersive reading experience. Mm, Another reason is that books and newspaper are often considered more reliable sources of information. Unlike some online content, printed materials usually go through an editing and reviewing process before they are published. Therefore, I believe the internet will change the way people read, but but it will not completely replace traditional books and newspaper. Instead, both digital and printed formats will continue to exist and serve different purposes. How can the internet help people in their study? Students can benefit from the internet in many ways when it comes to their studies. First of all, the internet provides access to a huge amount of information. In the past, students mainly rely on textbooks or libraries, but nowadays they can simply search online to find articles, research papers, or learning materials. Mm, Another important benefit is online learning resources. Many students watch educational videos or online courses to understand lessons better. For instance, platforms such as YouTube offer thousands of tutorials and lectures on different subjects, uh, so students have a lot of choices to choose. These videos often explain concepts in a simple and visual way, which can make learning easier. In addition, the internet helps students communicate and collaborate with others. They can discuss homework with classmates, share documents, or work together on group projects through social media or online tools like Facebook. This makes studying more interactive and allows students to learn from each other. Overall, I believe the internet is an extremely useful tool for students because it makes learning more convenient, interesting, and flexible. What are the advantages of using social networking instead of Facebook? One advantage of using social networking instead of meeting friends face to face is convenience. People can easily communicate with their friends anytime, anywhere, as long as they have an internet connection. For example, they can send messages, share photos, or make video calls through platforms like Facebook or Instagram. Another advantage is that social networking has people stay connected with friends who live far away. In the past, it was difficult to keep in touch with friends who live in other cities or countries. However, with social media, people can still communicate regularly and know what is happening in each other's lives. In addition, social networking can save time and money. Instead of spending time traveling to meet someone in person, people can simply chat online or make a quick video call. This is especially useful for people who have busy schedules. However, I think meeting friends face to face is still very important because it allows people to build stronger relationships. and communicate more naturally. Overall, social networking is a convenient way to stay connected, but it should not completely replace face-to-face meeting. I do think people should pay for music and films. In my opinion, people should pay for the music and films they download from the internet. This is because these programs are created by artists, filmmakers, and many other professionals who spend a lot of time and effort for effort uh, producing them. If people download them for free, the creators may not receive fair payment for their work. However, mm, in addition, another reason is that paying for digital content has supported the internet, the inter the entertainment industry. For example, when people subscribe to platforms like Spotify or watch films on Netflix, the money they pay can help fund new movies and music project in the future. However, I also think that some content can be free, especially if it is supported by advertisement. This allows people who cannot afford subscriptions to still enjoy music in feeds. Overall, I believe people should generally pay for music and films online because it supports the creators and ensures that high quality content continues to be produced.